sunshine, gotta tell a friend. Coffee brewing, cozy feeling, turn the volume up high. We're diving deep into the scenes that make us laugh and cry. It's popcorn moments. Pop, pop. Can you feel the beat? It's popcorn moments. Pop, pop. The freshest movie treat. Reviews are hot, the opinions are bold, the greatest stories ever told. Popcorn moments, let's go. We break down the blockbusters, the indie flicks too. The stars, the scores, and the scenes that stick to you. From opening credits to the final end game, we put every single movie under our spotlight beam. It's popcorn moments. Pop, pop. Can you feel the beat? It's popcorn moments. Pop, pop. The freshest movie treat. Reviews are hot, the opinions are bold, the greatest stories ever told. Popcorn moments, let's go. So many movies, from the best heroes to the baddest of bad. If you want the best review, look to this son and dad. Their epic breakdowns will make you say, thank the gods, it's podcast day! Fantastic Four!
And more.
What's up, everybody? This is our second take because we accidentally deleted the old audio.
You got a mouse in your pocket? There's no way in the deletion of that.
So yes, I deleted the audio on accident.
Oops.
So we're redoing this, but this time we're about to do it better. So what movie did we watch?
We watched Skibbity Toilet.
Oh my god. Now you're doing it!
You're upset that I beat you to it.
No, you did it. You did it this time.
No, we did
No,
not.
we watched. Are we ready?
Are we ready?
But we'll get into that later, guys. Don't worry. Because this is an hour-long podcast episode.
It is.
Because we got so much Marvel news to talk about.
So much
I
is
forgot to mention
popping that we got to cover it all.
that. Yeah, of course. So, what are we going to talk about for the Fantastic Four?
You know,
Oh, yeah. It's probably even worse than Fan Four Stick. Remember, it's not even been released for many years.
what's up with the 1994 Fantastic Four?
No, we're joking. I'm joking. We watched the new First Steps. And just as the movie implies, the first steps into parenthood and the first steps on the moon, but also the first steps of their son, Franklin Richards.
The super uber baby himself.
Yes. With the powers of an Omega level mutant.
This is true.
So,
How do you want to kick that off?
how do you want to kick that off?
Man. Well, okay. How about this? We're going to geek out for a moment because you did watch some of the original Fantastic Four movies. And I don't really want to talk about the gritty, dark version that was an abomination to anything that was Marvel related. And I'm even talking about like the old original Punisher with Dolph Lundgren. Okay? I know that's before your time, but Marvel tried many times to make stuff and it just did not stick.
Fan Four Stick is what he's talking about.
Well, it was terrible. And I don't want to talk about it. But with that in mind, and the original with the Thing who ran around in a giant foam costume, yeah, it was rough.
Yeah.
I feel this one stayed true, made some changes, but I thought the changes were warranted. And honestly, you gotta give Kirby credit. Like, it was a love letter to him and everything he's done for Marvel. Because who gets all the love?
Stan Lee.
Stan Lee. And this was like, I mean, there was so much about him. Heck, they named the universe after him. Yes.
Yes.
So that's pretty epic. So with that in mind, like comparing the old movies, and I'm talking about the original Chris Evans Human Torch movies, right? You watch just the first one, or did you watch the Silver Surfer one?
I didn't watch the Silver Surfer one, no.
Okay. So if you're comparing that first one to this, what's your takeaway? Like, what did they do right compared to that? Because you did your homework. You studied up on Fantastic Four before this movie.
I felt the backstory of them was a little much. I didn't think we needed it. The new movie, very well, like, it's amazing. And they didn't even touch up on their backstory. Really, they just said they went to space, and that was about it.
That's true. They didn't even show them get their powers, like in some horrific like accident with cosmic radiation or whatever.
But in this, they just already had their powers.
In a way, did they go towards it, kind of like how Spider-Man, like the Tom Holland movies did it? Like he was already Spider-Man, right?
Yeah.
So they were already the Fantastic Four.
For 4 years.
That's a good formula if you think about it. Like, we're not wasting our time to, look at the backstory of how they got the powers, blah, 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 and dig into it. So, that was, okay, I agree with you. That's a good approach. I didn't mean to cut you off. I got excited.
So, then, also, I felt that the Thing looks way better.
Oh.
Now, I know things have gotten way more upgraded nowadays, but still, I feel they could have pushed a little bit more into the unibrow for the Thing. I didn't really see the design of the Thing. I just saw a rock man.
There was a point where he was sitting on the couch in a blue shirt. I don't know, like the facial expression he had, like he was dead on. Like he looked just like he was ripped right out of the comic book. Like to me. And I get it, like the online chatter about, oh, he doesn't look like the Thing. Come on, like let's go back to the old original. It's night and day difference, okay? We got Korg and Thor. That kind of showed you what they could do with a rock character. I think this turned out just fine, just fine.
Johnny, I know he's supposed to like make fun of the Thing and stuff. But I just loved Johnny and Ben's, like, together, like...
They were like brothers.
Yes, and it was amazing. I just liked it way more than the other movie. I just felt it fit so much better, and it made the story flow a lot more mature, instead of, like, them being, like, little kids. Also, I felt Johnny actually had something with his sister. Like in the original movie, him and his sister barely talked. I felt he actually like was talking to his sister a lot more, like with the secret language for the Silver Surfer.
Well, and I think one thing that really helped with that, like earlier in the movie, they did kind of mention that all of them were scientists of some regard. And if you look at how Human Torch has been handled in a lot of media, he's just a jokey, doesn't take anything serious, but they gave him his own little story arc to show that, he's just as smart, as Reed Richards and so forth. So, obviously Reed Richards is the smartest man in the world.
Yeah.
But still. But no, I agree with you. I think family was a huge thing they pushed, and I think their relationship definitely showed. Heck, they even talked about how, Sue and Johnny lost their mom. Like, so that was also subtly mentioned in the movie, but that kind of shows you their connection of why, they lean on each other as much as they do.
True. So I would say that it was a more accurate to the comic adaptation. And
do you feel that's because Kevin Feige had so much faith and hope in Fantastic Four and he wanted it to be done as well?
Probably.
I mean, they are the first family of Marvel. They have stood the test of time Not taste of time. That's a whole. That's popcorn moment right there. Lovely buttery goodness. Anyway, they are the first family, and Kevin Feige wanted it to be done right, and I think they did that.
Another thing is, I did not have much faith in Pedro Pascal.
You didn't even watch him in anything. I know, you had no faith in him. You didn't like him as a person. I'm like, what?
I know, but
is it the internet memes?
No, who he is as an actual person. He's a weirdo,
oh, no.
and I think he's just a weird person, and he's a sicko. So, but I think he did a great job. I think he did a very great job as Reed Richards.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with watching the movie again, even though he was Reed Richards.
Gotcha. I mean, he pulled off the character, and I liked John Krasinski's character and Doctor Strange: Multiverse of Madness, but I don't know. I mean, you could really pick up on his flaws. Like, he's the smartest man in the world, but there's still those flaws that, maybe he's overcritical. He overthinks. Like, he tries to carry everything on his shoulders. Like, he can't
take care of the simple tasks.
He can't take care of the simple tasks because he's too busy worrying about the big task. And so I think he played the character well in that regard. I think it definitely came across.
I don't know why, but I'm pretty sure the people that made the movie watched SpongeBob and they were okay with it. Because
you were saying that during the movie.
Because Mr. Fantastic was literally just this. What if we take Bikini Bottom and push it somewhere else? He wanted to push the Earth away for the first time. Then when that failed, he wanted to push Galactus away. I'm like, dude.
It is kind of
Patrick Star, stop. So, I don't know. I thought it was kind of funny, but I don't think that's what they were going with. But
You just simplified it down to a SpongeBob episode. Let that seep in. I'm sure they paid millions to make this movie, and you're like, it's a SpongeBob episode. Mixed with family. All right. Sue Storm. Can I geek out a little bit?
Can I geek out a little bit?
Go for it.
Oh my god! Her superpowers are so incredible. 4 years and she's able to do that? She can literally push a galactic god who is way more stronger than probably her in the comics. And then, not only that, but Mr. Fantastic after 4 years can barely stretch like 10 feet.
He looked like a little rubber band about to get launched, yes.
Oh my god!
Vanessa Kirby. And it's funny that her last name is Kirby, right? I giggle about that.
They probably did that on purpose.
She was the best casted person to ever play Sue Storm.
I agree.
She will be Sue Storm for me forever. Like, she knocked it out of the park. She was the embodiment of Sue Storm. I loved it. I thought she was the best cast, period. Hands down.
Agreed. I don't know what they were doing back in the day with the original, because I mean,
I don't want to throw shade at Jessica Alba, but I'm just saying, like, Vanessa Kirby, chef's kiss, she's it.
Yes. So, what are we going to talk about next? Popcorn moment.
Do you want to talk about popcorn moment?
Yeah, what's your popcorn moment? You know what it is. You said it yesterday in the theater.
Alright. I'm going to have to season this up a little bit. Got to build on this. So, there is a catchphrase that The Thing is known for. Be it in the comic books. Be it in the video games, it sounds like now. Be it in the cartoon. CM Punk, the wrestler, loves the Thing. And every time he comes out, he says, it's clobbering time. It's a thing. Everybody knows about it.
It's a thing.
I know. We're going to have a fantastic time, too.
Say that again?
We're going to have a fantastic time. But
that's it.
this trailer played over and over again, okay? And how many times did you tell me, he ain't going to say it? He ain't going to say it.
With you.
He's never going to say it. And I'm like, he's going to say it. And when he
been
says it,
messing with you.
we're going to have our own chicken jockey moment, and we're all going to scream it together.
What I was expecting though was them to save it for Doomsday, for like Johnny to be like, "Come on, Ben, it's our only hope," and he says, "It's clobber time," and punches Doom right in the face, breaking his mask.
That would have been cool. But did we get our moment?
Yes.
Did we scream in unison?
Yes.
We sure did.
I'm pretty sure the theater hated us.
And that right there is the reason why that's my popcorn moment.
Yes.
What's your popcorn moment?
My popcorn moment. I think I already know. Sue Stark pushing the Galactic God into a portal. It's kind of obvious.
You were geeking out about Sue Storm with that. I can see why that is your popcorn moment. Her and Reed have a Omega mutant child, but I believe she showed her power there, and that might explain why he is such a powerful baby. You know, there's a character we didn't talk about when we were talking about the rest of the Fantastic Four.
Yes.
And what character is that? Mole Man, of course!
Yes! He led everyone to Subterranea! He's the GOAT!
Man.
Yeah!
Stingray from Dagon Cobra Kai. That guy was killing it. Hauser is a national treasure from here on out. When he showed up to the red carpet event with a world title belt around his waist, he's one of us. That's all I'm going to say. He's a nerd, true and true. So, I thought he did a good job in the movie.
What are you talking? No!
What?
No!
No!
It's Herbie!
Oh, Herbie. Yes, Herbie's the other one we weren't talking about, of course. Herbie was awesome. Facial expressions. There wasn't even any facial expressions, but like just his little talking, and which wasn't much talking. But
I'm pretty sure Herbie at the beginning of the movie when the Thing is like, "Are you pregnant?" And then she's like, "How'd you know?" I'm pretty sure Herbie says, "Can I name it?"
it kind of sounded like that, didn't it? Herbie was awesome. Definitely a callback to the old robots of like the old shows and movies. Kind of gave me a little bit of Johnny Five vibes from Short Circuit in a way. But the fact they made him as a practical prop, like he wasn't a little CGI guy running around, like we found out, like that was so cool. Like that's the kind of stuff you geek out over for. So, but he looked great on film and just a great character and like comic relief with the other characters and so many scenes.
Yeah.
Now, this is a marvelous podcast, but you know what this misses?
What?
A nice giant bucket of super buttery and salty popcorn.
Yeah.
Kind of like the kind you would get from Cinemark Theaters. Same place you can get the Movie Pass, where you get a free movie ticket every month, rather. And 20% off at the concession stands. And free waived online fees for
Wait,
buying
what?
tickets. I know.
Oh my god, I need to go to Cinemark right now and get that movie pass.
Oh my gosh.
By the way, this isn't sponsored. We're just letting them have something. So go check them out. They are this movie theater that we go to all the time, and they are amazing.
We like to think they're our movie theater. We've had the movie pass since like Avengers, so yeah, that's how long I've had this movie pass. every month. We love the movies, but we wouldn't be doing this if we didn't. So,
yeah.
What was it? What was your next part? Obviously, we did popcorn moments.
So,
what did this movie do for Marvel?
Let's talk about the post-credit scene then.
You're going to talk about the post-credit scene? There are 2 post-credit scenes.
And the most important one is the cartoon show.
Oh, yeah, you got a cartoon show.
Yeah, that's the most important one.
It's like some Scooby-Doo animation.
No, like, for real. I saw, like, a part where they were, like, running, like, all, like, lined up, like, in the old Scooby-Doo cartoon. I'm like, this is just Scooby-Doo.
Mm-hmm.
But no, for real, there's a way more important one. You know what this is.
We'll start off by saying it was directed by the Russo brothers.
Yes.
So, what that means is it's a very crucial piece to the Doomsday movies that is coming.
Yes.
What happened?
So, Doom showed up. That's it.
That's it.
No, for real. So, Sue Storm just finished reading a book that I actually know this book because I have this book.
You have that book?
Yes. Oh. And it's the Hungry Caterpillar book.
Oh, yeah. That's kind of funny that he got the Hungry Caterpillar book. Do you know why?
Why?
What does Galactus do? What does Galactus want little baby Richard to do?
Oh my God!
You didn't think about that time.
No.
That's kind of funny. I bet they did that on purpose.
They did. Anyway.
You were saying what happened.
Okay.
She went and got the book.
So, they finished reading the book, and she was asking Franklin Richards if he wanted to read a different book, and she was like, "You want to read that one book, don't you?" And he was saying, "Yeah," because he's like 4 now, so he can. It sounds like he can talk, so that's cool. Well, no, he is 4 because it said 4 years later, so he is exactly 4. So then, Sue Storm gets up to get the next book. She's talking to Herbie on
where the book is.
Where the book's at, and Herbie grabs the long book. She's like, "No, we read that one yesterday, and that's too long." So she finds the book, and she starts walking back to Franklin. But then we see him. Not no face, though.
What did you notice first? The green cloak or the mask that was being held in his hand?
Here's what I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
This was the part I got spoiled on. So I already knew that was coming.
Oh. Was that the spoiler alert you didn't want to tell me about?
Yes.
Aha.
So that's what I got spoiled on.
You know, it took me a whole
on
week
accident.
not trying to look at any spoilers.
No,
See
I
anybody's
accidentally
reviews.
The video had nothing to do with Fantastic Four. I'm just going to say that. It was talking about the next Phase 7 movies. That had nothing to do with Fantastic Four, and they did it anyway. So, I don't know. Like, they weren't even talking about the movie. They just had the picture on the screen.
So you saw the picture, son of a gun. I know that's coming.
Exactly. So I just turned it off as fast as I could. No way. So, yes. So I already knew it was coming up. So but I didn't know. I didn't know about the mask. I didn't see most of the picture. I just saw.
You saw the green cloak.
Yeah. I didn't even realize that Franklin Richards was older. I just saw him as a baby still.
Oh, okay.
I didn't see him. Like, I saw his hand and that was about it. So, I just assumed he was still a baby. I didn't see the mask. All I saw was the cloak. So, the first thing I saw was the cloak, technically.
That's true, technically.
So, what did you see first, though?
I think I noticed the cloak first, but that instantly made me look down and see the mask. I mean, obviously I see the cloak, and what do I think? Doctor Doom. Good. It was a good end credit scene that did not give us too much.
Yeah.
Like, it gave us enough for us to chew on for a whole year.
True facts.
You have to wait till Spider-Man to even get anything else.
And I doubt Spider-Man's going to be doing anything.
Well, that's because it's all street level stuff.
I mean, probably the closest thing we're going to get is the post-credit scene.
Probably.
So anyway,
So overall, what did this movie, or how did this movie score? And what did it do for the Marvel Universe going forward?
I'm going to say 9.5 out of 10.
That's a good score. I like that. I think it met the expectations that we set for it. And by we, I mean the internet community, and I don't care what other people say on the internet, because I know how we feel about it. We geeked out over it.
I heard that, like, IGN and all them, they're rating it bad because it was too much about family and there wasn't enough action and stuff, so...
Did they not realize that Thunderbolts was as good as it was because it actually had a story and a meaning of what was going on besides, hey, there's a guy over there, let's go smash him? Like,
probably.
This was about family, yes. And it wasn't just, hey, things gonna go over there and smash that guy. Like, there was more to it. Like, we all digested it. We all enjoyed it. It took us on a cinematic adventure with meaning.
So, yeah.
I liked it. I liked it.
I liked it too.
Like, yes, it was about family.
Family.
But I agree with your 9.5, though.
I would say, like it was amazing, except how I was expecting it to start would have set the bar.
You were totally blown off by how you thought it was going to start. Like, they started off with, oh, she's having a baby. That was out of left field there. And we knew that was going to happen at some point. We didn't think it was going to start off with that.
We thought it was going to start off with them at the Ted Gilbert show. Mm-hmm. And then they were going to fight Mole Man.
Yeah.
But that didn't happen.
It did not happen.
Which I wouldn't say is too crazy, except I felt it would have set the bar a bit for how they can use their powers. But they didn't end up doing that, so, you know. But it was fine, otherwise. That's why I gave it a 9.5. Alright, now, for the Rumors Rundown.
Rumors Rundown, I like that. Okay. So, rumors are flying. They've been flying for quite some time. Every podcaster, every YouTuber we listen to or watch, like, they've all been just at the well, pulling out whatever they can get and tossing it up for all of us plebes to watch or listen to. But the past couple of days, how much Spider-Man leakage have we got?
So much.
Goodness gracious.
It all started with a long time ago. Actually, no, for real. I'm pretty sure this was like right at like December of last year when we got this.
Okay.
Or it was like the start of this year. Because we heard that there was going to be action figures that were leaked. There were action figures that were leaked for the movie.
Okay.
One being Mr. Negative.
Oh my goodness.
One being Boomerang. And one being Scorpion. All of them were leaked before we even got any other news for the movie.
Was that before we got the title, Brand New Day?
Yeah.
Well, man.
So, what do we think of this?
Well, Scorpion has been around in this current MCU. He has not been Scorpion. There's been the subtle hints, like the tattoo, the scar over his eye. He did prison time with Vulture. Like, he's a bad guy, but we have yet to get him to be the bad guy. So
now, do we think he's going to be in this movie?
Yes.
Okay. Now, Boomerang.
I think he's a throwaway villain. And when I say that, I mean we're street level Spider-Man. When we left Spider-Man recently, in the last movie, he was hitting the streets, right? In his new suit he's sewn by hand. He's by himself. He has no friends. He has no Aunt May. I think they're gonna have to have like montage, like him taking out low-level villains, this, that, and the other.
And I think Boomerang's gonna be
one
let
of
me
them.
start with the movie. I think the movie's going to start off with him swinging from where we left him off in the end of Spider-Man No Way Home, and he's going to be going for this alert that he found out about, and it's going to be Boomerang. What do you think?
I don't know if they're going to lead off right where he left off. But I do think that Boomerang's going to be one of the first ones that he throws down with.
Now,
There's so much time in between the movies. I don't know if you could just hop right in it.
guys, there is so much we have argued about recently about this person, and we have to talk about it on here.
What do we argue about?
Sadie Sink.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
We have argued so
This is saying something, because the amount of geek out you do for Mr. Negative, and you're choosing to talk about Sadie Sink, the redhead from Stranger Things, before you talk about Mr. Negative. That's saying.
We're gonna get to that in a second. Sadie Sink. She has been announced for a while.
All right, let's ask the people. Okay, the first time you think of a redhead being put into a Spider-Man movie, who's the first person you think about?
Probably Mary Jane.
That's the first person everybody on the internet would think about, hands down. But we already have MJ. Can't make her another Mary Jane. We're doing street level. This is the current run for Spider-Man. Mary Jane exists in the MCU in a different multiverse, whatever. So, take that one out of the equation. That leaves us with
Black Cat.
Black Cat's a blonde.
Okay, we're just saying random women, okay?
Okay.
Black Cat.
So Black Cat's a very popular character. Much like Batman's Catwoman, Black Cat was a jewel thief that had super soldier strength and so forth. Spider-Man's friend, maybe love interest.
Whatever.
I don't see Sadie Sink fitting that mold, in my opinion. Next person on the list, Mayday.
Gwen Stacy.
What? Gwen Stacy's also a blonde lady.
Again, there has been some teases that she could be Gwen.
I've heard that the girl from Wednesday, not Jen Ortega, is the one they're thinking about Gwen Stacy.
The lady that was also in the Minecraft movie.
She was in the Minecraft movie. But could you see her with the blonde and the pink in her hair? I could see it.
Possibly.
I could see it.
Next, we have Mayday.
Mayday? Who's Mayday?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I'm joking. It's Spider-Man's son.
Son?
Or daughter.
It is his daughter with Mary Jane, named after Aunt May.
Who he's not with anymore.
Poor May.
No, he's
Mary
not
Jane?
with Mary Jane anymore, so it's not gonna happen.
It's a different Spider-Man. We're talking about Toby. It's Toby's daughter.
Okay, well then it's not gonna be that because it's not a multiverse movie.
We did talk about this. You and I, we talked and said, you know what? Maybe when all the people were brought over, maybe she got stuck. There's a way. There's a way. All right.
But then at the end of the movie, he has everyone to forget who he is. So
the rest of those get thrown away. That leaves us
Firestar. This was my theory, and I am still so caught up on it. I feel, to me, it's what I want the most. It's just, I this man's probably going to be a doomsday, and if that happens, that gives us the ultimate amazing Spider-Man and his friends team. It's going to be,
So you did lots of research, deep cuts. You are digging deep. And this is where our argument comes from. He is all gung-ho about that throwback Easter egg that will probably get, like, someone who's, like, 80. Like, oh, I remember that. Like, okay. But I get it. It's a great Easter egg. I would probably notice it and say, okay, I get that. But you got to understand. The House of Mouse, Marvel's under their umbrella. They want product that the casual fan will understand. Spider-Man is one of the most well-known superheroes in all of media, not just the movies and comics and video games. So when they think of characters, they think of the MJs, they think of all of his villains that he fights. That's why it's a hard sell for me. But I get it. I would totally be, like, on board. I just don't know. I don't know. Like, Johnny Storm, I want to see him and Spider-Man hanging out. Like, they have such a great chemistry in the comic books, right? I would like to see Bobby show up as Iceman with them. Like, that'd be so cool. I just don't know if, like, Kevin Feige probably would sign off on it, maybe. But I don't know if anybody else, like, would be behind him.
Yeah.
But it's still a possibility. We'll see.
We'll see. It's probably going to get released in the next few days.
I mean, all these leaks we're getting, like, it's every left turn. You're like, oh, we just got another Spider-Man outfit reveal. Like,
oh my god, they're already doing another thing in Ireland in the middle of the street.
I blew your mind with the Glasgow, and they turned the town into New York. Like, you're like, everything's shot in New York. I'm like, not really, because they get paid, or they have cuts on pay to go other places and film instead of shooting on the streets of New York. I get it. I mean, you're right. Like, little Jimmy wants to go get a candy bar, and the store you go to, Jimmy, is closed today. You gotta go somewhere else to get your golden ticket.
But anyway, moving on, we got Mr. Negative.
Mr. Negative.
He was one of the action figures announced. Do we think he's gonna be in it?
Yes.
Do we think he's gonna be the main villain?
I get what you're saying. And my rebuttal question to you would be, if he's the big bad, is he pulling the strings on the rest of the villains that Spider-Man's fighting?
Probably.
Or is everybody just working their own thing?
Well, here's what I think. There has been, like, some hints that Daredevil Born Again Season 2 is going to come out before that movie.
It better.
Now, if that happens, Kingpin will get knocked out. That meaning he's not going to be in place as mayor, which means all these places like Fist Tower and all this stuff is going to get probably ransacked by different villains. One villain that always jumps the lead whenever Mr. Kingpin is out of the game, the one villain that usually is there...
Green Goblin.
No, Mr. Negative.
Not Norman Osborn?
No, Mr. Negative! And all of this has been so much leaked.
What about Tombstone?
Oh my god. Why?
Vulture?
No.
Okay.
Vulture's already already in a movie. But here's why I say this. In No Way Home, there was two different things that set up for Mr. Negative. Now, one is a little bit of a stretch, I'd say.
The fact that Feast was mentioned?
No, is the fact that he went, like, they inverted the colors of Peter Parker on the new scene. But the other one sets him up for sure to be a villain in one of his movies. This being Feast.
Feast was mentioned. That's where Aunt May was working, which is on par with everything.
So, this could lead with the new movie. the fact that at the end of No Way Home, he has to take care of himself. He is broke. He doesn't work anywhere right now. He is a kid.
Are you sure he's not going to be, like, delivering pizzas?
Oh my God. I'm not saying that's not going to happen. I'm just saying he's broke right now.
Do they update it and he does, like, Uber Eats or something?
Oh my God.
Does Postmates?
But what I'm trying to say is he is broke right now. He needs to get someone to take care of him. One place that, for people that can't take care of themselves, is Feast. This leads up for him to trust Martin Lee, leading him to get betrayed when he turns out to be Mr. Negative. That's why I think this is probably the best way to tie him in to the story.
Oh, I agree. I think it literally writes itself. The moment they mention Feast.
The moment that Kingpin's getting...
So imagine this. So Aunt May was working for Feast. Aunt May passed away. In the next movie, instantly Martin Lee could be introduced of going to Peter and apologizing and, telling him he has sympathy for his loss and blah, blah, blah. If I could do anything to help you, let me know. Instantly, we have the personal connection that we know makes the best Spider-Man villains. That personal connection.
He's not going to remember Peter.
He's not going to know he's Spider-Man.
No. At the end of the movie, it wasn't no one's going to remember who Spider-Man is. It was no one's going to remember Peter Parker.
Oh. I thought it was everyone didn't realize that Peter Parker was Spider-Man and Spider-Man was Peter Parker.
No, like everyone in the entire universe forgot.
Oh.
The only person that I'm going to assume is going to remember is the Hulk because he wasn't out when...
And the Hulk is casted in Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm. Which
so
this actually happened in the comics, though. After he uses a spell for everyone to forget who Peter Parker is, the Hulk still remembers because Banner was out and not the Hulk.
Oh.
So technically, this is Smart Hulk who's been out this whole time. Well, once Savage Hulk comes out, we are assuming is going to be the Hulk that we get in the movie, he's going to remember who Peter Parker is.
Man, what's going to... I have no idea why Punisher's going to be going after anybody. Like, he's in the next movie. Like, it's got to be something. Like, why would he decide to pick up arms to go after the Hulk?
I don't know. Because Hulk smashed everything.
Hulk smash, of course. That's why.
Anyway, back to all this leaks and stuff. Then we got a 9-second teaser of slight tiny little bits of a suit.
Just an up-close view of the suit slowly turning. That was the first leak. And then we got the next leak.
Which came out the day after, which was 23 seconds.
Yeah.
And it was Tom Holland wearing the suit and saying, "Are you ready?"
Are you ready?
The only reason I know he says that is because of how many times we've watched it on repeat at 2 times speed just because we thought it was funny.
It's true. We watched it probably 1,001 times. And it's now ingrained in our brain. It has become a meme to us.
We're ready?
Are you ready?
So, yeah.
We did get a full suit reveal,
Which
right?
came out earlier today, actually.
Yeah.
Which was from the scenes of Ireland in the middle of the street. Sorry, little Timmy, you're not going to get your chocolate bar for a while.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
So, tons of Spider-Man leaks. They're probably going to still come. I mean, we have the new movie. That's our next movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah.
Like, I think we have Wonder Man, the TV show, coming out soon. I don't know if that's going to have anything to do.
Doubt it.
I know the actor who was the Mandarin, he's in it.
Daredevil Born Again Season 2, like we talked about.
I'm hoping we get that before
that
Spider-Man.
probably will happen.
I heard we still have Vision Quest coming. Hawkeye Season 2, supposedly. Jeremy Renner just did a interview recently saying he was all on board with doing it. Something about money at first.
Now, the reason I think that Daredevil Born Again Season 2 is going to happen soon and before Spider-Man is because if it doesn't happen before Spider-Man, then it's going to happen between Doomsday because of this next thing we're going to talk about, the reboot.
Every time you say reboot, it like
The reboot!
in my gut.
The reboot!
I heard it's a soft reset.
Yeah, it's not a soft reset means it's all gone. Reboot is more of a like everything's just going to like be like back together.
I don't think we have 2 hours worth more of podcasting. I can't really go on a deep dive and explain how I would do the reboot properly. But if you'd like to talk on it, feel free
to hold on, if we get a number of likes on this video. No, we're probably going to eventually do it after like Doomsday comes out. Because we're definitely going to be doing like another hour-long podcast for Doomsday.
We love
Doomsday's going to be 3 hours long.
We love comic books. We love superhero movies. Like, this is in our wheelhouse. Like, we can geek out on this for so long.
Hours on end.
Like, my wife her head is spinning as she's sitting between us as we're rambling on and on, back and forth.
No, like, last night, she was like, can we put on background noise while I read my book so that I don't have to hear you two? Because that's when we were arguing about Sadie Sink.
That's true. So yeah, I mean, the reboot's coming. We know it. Don't know how, in depth they're going to go. Don't know who's going to cause it.
The good thing is, though, is X-Men, Fantastic Four, the, Avengers and all of them, they're all going to be in this world now. This one world. And hopefully, they don't push back Spider-Verse again. So that we can have, after the reboot, Miles will be in the new MCU.
True. I mean, I feel like, I think there was a theory earlier we saw, maybe it's Wanda and Franklin Richards that does the reboot, which, I would like her to kind of fix the whole mutant situation, like Franklin Richards, he's an Omega mutant. Wanda, she's a mutant. Quicksilver, he's a mutant. Like, there's all kinds of mutants that don't run around saying, hey, I'm a mutant, you know what I mean? Like, but now that mutant is owned, by Marvel and Disney and so forth, we can actually use the word and, build on that collective of people. X-Men, I get it. We need a reboot. Kevin Feige's giving the X-Men characters we know and love a send-off, a proper send-off with Doomsday. We're getting an X-Men versus Avengers type situation from what I've heard. It'd be very good. You and I talked about this. I don't want them to speed through and get us to Apocalypse yet. I want something to build. I want new villains to come along. I want Mr. Sinister in the MCU as a true villain. I don't want all their movies to be about them trying to, fix something, fix themselves, I want, them to go on missions. Like, in the comic books, they actually go on missions. The Shirai or, they're coming to Earth. They have to go up there and talk to them. The Kree, they get involved with stuff in space, but we don't know that from the MCU. So I feel this is a time that they can actually, get some characters right. I would like to see Gambit continued, with Channing Tatum. I thought he did a good job. I think he deserves an opportunity to play Gambit. He's going to be in the next, movie for Doomsday. Is this Doomsday or Secret War? It's Doomsday, right? Because we're getting Nightcrawler versus Pedro Pascal and all that. So I think this next movie is going to have some dots connected. And I'll talk about this. So, I don't want a new Wolverine. I don't think they have to make a new Wolverine. I think Hugh Jackman can bow out and, pass the torch on to X-23. Daphne Keane does a great job as X-23. Give her the yellow suit, bam. Like, she has the claws and she can take over the mantle.
She don't even need the yellow suit, because I know there's a suit in the comics where she's, all black.
Yeah. But, if they wanted to do, a male Wolverine, they can easily connect it back to Wolverine having a son in Japan. Daken is a great character that they can build on. He played Wolverine in the Dark Avengers, and they're leading to that potentially. Like if they introduce a Norman Osborn theory going around, it's going to be Matthew McConaughey playing Norman Osborn, and I'm all for that. Like, I think he's a good business type character that could work that way, and I think he could be a bigger character in the MCU than just fighting Spider-Man, because he created the Dark Avengers. He created the Iron Patriot. Like, Iron Patriot was a character before, War Machine decided to call himself Iron Patriot. You know what I mean? Like, there's more to it than that, but I don't know. I am on the fence for a reboot, but I can also see the positives, and I always try to look at the positives for anything.
All right.
Sorry, I went on a tangent.
No, it's fine, because there's one last thing to talk about.
Okay.
Doomsday and Secret Wars.
Doomsday
How do
is
we
coming.
How do we think all of this is going to tie together? How do we think the Thunderbolts post-credit scenes are going to happen? What do you think is going to happen to Franklin Richards now that he's with Doom and whatever? Why do you think Doom wants Franklin Richards? What do you think he's doing with Franklin Richards? What all do we think this is tying in to Doomsday?
So Doom is all about power. He wants the power. Franklin Richards is a very, very powerful baby. We've talked about that in depth. I don't know. I think he knows what Franklin Richards can do, and I think he wants that power. In the comic books, for Secret Wars to be set up, Doom does steal the Beyonder's powers. I think he is going to create Battle World. That is coming. I don't know. There's so many different ways that they can make this MCU work with Battle World and with Doom getting all this power. There's a lot to come, and I think there's different avenues they can take to make that happen.
All right, one last thing before we end all of this off.
Mm-hmm.
Now that there's the reboot, what do you think the next Avengers movie villain is going to be?
I think it's going to have to be something that is cosmic. Me personally, I like to see Annihilus come, and the Annihilus wave. His story is very epic, very destructive. When you think of a powerful force, he's right up there with Galactus and, those who can do some serious damage. I mean, Thanos obviously is the big bad, but I think they have the opportunity to do another character like that. It failed with Kang, sadly, but, possibilities are there.
True. I agree. I think we are going to get Annihilus. The Doomsday, I do think that he's going to steal Franklin Richards, and he's going to, like the Fantastic Four, this is going to tie into Thunderbolts with them trying to find Franklin Richards, so they hop in, the spaceship and all that. I hope there's a more in-depth, scene for when Doom takes it, at the end of the movie. I hope it, replays at the beginning of Doomsday, but it, shows what actually happened to Franklin Richards after that scene.
I think with the Russos directing it, I think they are going to directly take that and use that towards the next for the Doomsday movie. No, but I agree with you. I think that I think we both agree that Doom is going to take Franklin, and the Fantastic Four are going to have to chase after him. Is that kind of what we agree on, or do you think all of them are going to go together?
I think we agree on that, and then the Fantastic Four are going to save them. They're trying to save Franklin, so they're going to do whatever they can to fight anyone, which is why they're probably going to fight the Thunderbolts. They're going to fight the X-Men. They're going to fight all these people because they don't trust them because it's this new world.
Yeah, they don't know them. Where they come from, they're the only heroes.
True.
So, all right. That was our Geek Out almost hour-long podcast.
Surprisingly, I think it was almost barely an hour, because it was 50 minutes.
It's about under 50, about under 60. So
yeah. So, make sure to like comment on any questions you have. We can probably answer some.
We want to hear your theories too.
Yes.
Like I said, we can geek out forever.
True. All right. That's all we have today. Make sure to go watch Fantastic Four if you haven't already. I mean, you probably have if you're listening to this.
Hopefully.
Hopefully we didn't just spill a bunch of spoilers out just like how I got spoiled.
Well, thanks for popping by with the popcorn moments.
Oh my god.
You like it.
No. But anyways, this movie was fantastic.
Say it again.
We'll see you guys in the next episode.
Bye.
Next time on Popcorn Moments. Yes, we are doing the movie that everybody has been obsessed with recently, K-pop Demon Hunters.
It's popcorn moments. Pop, pop. Can you feel the beat? It's popcorn moments. Pop, the freshest movie treat. Reviews are hot, the opinions are bold. The greatest stories ever told. Popcorn moments. Let's go. So many movies, from the best heroes to the baddest of bad. If you want the best review, look to the Sun and Dad. Their epic breakdowns will make you say, thank the gods, it's podcast day! It's podcast day! It's popcorn moments. We'll see you next time. Popcorn moments. We'll see you next time. It's popcorn moments. We'll see you next time.